I'm Dave Clare, the Prophet for Purpose. Leadership can be simple if you choose it to be, on purpose. I've been fortunate enough to speak to a lot of people lately about leadership. To me, leadership is quite simple. I truly believe that, if you get back to the basic fundamentals of leadership, you lead people. So if you understand what the basic fundamentals of leading people are, then leadership can be quite simple. So if you look at what people want in a business, or from a business or from an organization, they want three things. Firstly, they want someone to believe in, and that's you, the leader. Then secondly, they want someone to believe in them. That's still you, the leader. And then thirdly, they want something to believe in, and that's your job as a leader. So if you look at leadership's job description, that too can be quite simple. You as the leader need to do three things. The first thing you need is a very clearly defined purpose. Why does your business exist? Why did you start your business in the first place? Now, I'm not talking about making money. Money is a byproduct of you fulfilling your purpose. It's a measurement, if you like. Purpose is what drives you. Purpose is what gets you out of bed in the morning, pull your overalls on, put your gloves on, and get out and make shit happen. That's what purpose is. It's not the thing that keeps you up at night thinking about your business, it's the thing that gets you out of bed in the morning. Now imagine if you have that strong sense of purpose, and you share that with the people you have in your organization, and or use that as a tool to recruit people into your organization, they too can find a way that that purpose resonates with their sense of being. And if that happens, well, they'll put on their overalls, they'll put on their gloves, and they'll get out and make shit happen too. Because we're all doing it because of a cause or a calling, an impact that we want to make in the world, the difference we want to make in the world. So firstly, you need that purpose that drives you. Secondly, what you need is a set of core values that will guide your organization. These are the key decision-making filters that come along with the purpose. I'm a dad, and I always like to use this as an example when I discuss core values with people. So as a dad, as my kids were growing up, I wanted to teach them a core set of values. So they would know how to behave, not when I was around, but when I wasn't around. And so they would be able to integrate into society in a meaningful way. So no different in an organization. If you have a clear set of core values in your organization that can guide the decision making of your team, they can actually truly be empowered. Empowerment doesn't have to be a buzzword. Your team can actually be empowered if you give them a core set of values that are clearly defined, and it has actions or behaviors that demonstrate that you value those things. It becomes a common language for your organization and a key decision making filter. So once you have that in place, you now have something that guides you. So you now have a purpose that drives you, you have core values that guide you, and then the third thing that you need to put in place, or make sure you have in place, is a vision of the world. So if you imagine the world out X number of years, what does it look like when you're fulfilling your purpose? And make it inspiring, make it something so exciting that everybody wants to be a part of that, wants to go there with you. So can you imagine if you have a purpose that drives you, you have a set of core values that guide you, and you have a vision of the world and what that all looks like, those three things will achieve something magical in your business. Firstly, having a purpose that drives you and a vision of the world that inspires you and your team, that will give them something to believe in. Secondly, if you give them the core values as decision-making filters to truly empower them, all of a sudden they have someone who believes in them. And then thirdly, because you've given them something to believe in, and you've demonstrated that you believe in them by giving them the opportunity to make decisions in line with those things, in essentially your common language, they now have someone to believe in, and that someone is you. So that's why I think leadership is quite simple. Your job description is very clear, and it is also very simple. At the end of this video, you'll see leadership's job description as a model. All you need to do is follow that. The choice is, will you make it simple or will you make it complicated? So ultimately, leadership can be simple if you choose it to be. I'm Dave Clare, the Prophet for Purpose. If you'd like to connect with me, please feel free to do so on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, and Google+. Well, I look forward to connecting with you. Until next time, stay on purpose.